So banks, shipping, how do they actually join forces together?
Well, shipping is a very capital-intensive business, and I think having the right financing structure so that includes bank financing in place is one of the key success factors for a shipping company. Has always been and will definitely also be the case in the future.
Banking industry right now faces an uncertainty as it has been discussed in the panel. How do you expect this uncertainty to affect the shipping industry and any investments made on it?
Well, shipping has always been a cyclical business. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone who is here present today. The question is, of course, how to deal with that uncertainty. Some are more successful than others. I think right now the challenges are structural rather than only cyclical. The world is changing rapidly. We see probably a reversal or at least a stalling of globalization. We see protectionism, that's the political side of that reversal, let's say. And that has an impact on the near future for the shipping industry. On the demand side, I think those companies that are able to cope with that uncertainty most successfully will be the winners for the future.
Can you actually see any risks or opportunities rising from this situation?
Always. There's a saying in shipping that let's say political turmoil tends to be good for shipping. That's maybe too simplistic, but still, having these big changes, it always means that logistic value chains are changing. That creates inefficiencies and therefore creates opportunities for further growth.
In the next few months or years, we're actually going to have some political changes, whether that is the Netherlands, Germany or the United States. How do you expect these changes to affect the shipping industry as well as any investments made from the banking industry?
Yeah. Well, I think political uncertainty or uncertainty in geopolitics is maybe a better way of phrasing it, has become center stage in the risk analysis for shipping companies and for banks as well. And that extreme uncertainty causes people to hold back on investments, on planning for the future, I think. And that in itself has a major impact on what is going to happen in the next year or so. I think the uncertainty is such that we basically don't know what the world will look like at the end of the year, whether it's Europe, whether it's US, but also other parts of the world. But I think the underlying trend towards a bit more protectionism, towards let's say lower trust between nations is there and has been there for quite a while. Will continue in my view and will affect growth in international trade, probably not in a positive way. So I think that is a fundamental driver for the shipping industry in the next few years. Bank financing, private equity, any other means of financing a shipping industry. Do you expect one of these sectors to be favored more than anything else? No? Well, I think at a very fundamental level there's a lot of money in the world. There's actually far too much money in the world probably. So the challenge is to bring that into the shipping industry. I think bank debt will continue to be available, private equity will continue to invest in shipping, institutional money will continue to be available, but, and that is a big but, ship owners need to dress up the bride in such a way that the investment proposal they make ticks all the boxes for the investors. So I think it's a big challenge for many shipping companies to understand what the changes in the financial landscape are, and then adjust their business model and the way they look and feel to the demands of the financial world as it is today. Finally, Capital Link event. You actually took part in one of these panels. Would you like to comment on the event itself? It's always a great opportunity to meet a lot of people, to exchange views. And it's a day which always brings inspiration for the rest of the year. Thank you.